Founded by Holy Family Lutheran Church in 1985, Holy Family School has adapted to a changing Chicago over the past 30 years, moving several times and merging with Bethel Lutheran School and St. Gregory Episcopal School. The school is now housed at Holy Family Ministry Center in the North Lawndale neighborhood. For the past 14 years, Principal Cheryl Collins has led the school. She was recently named CEO of Holy Family Ministries. We welcome Cheryl to Different Drummers, along with two of her 8th grade students, Omar Allende, who has accepted a full scholarship to attend the Latin school in the fall, and Caleb Watson-Wright, who will also be attending Latin in the fall. How has the school adapted over the years?
You know, we've always tried to meet the need of the community. Currently, we're in North Lawndale, and we serve students primarily from the west side, but we're open and always welcoming anyone from any part of the city or even the suburban areas. Meeting the needs of the children comes first, so whether that is providing an extended day as we do from 6:30 in the morning until 6 p.m. so parents who work can get their children there, or whether it means even providing summer camp, even spring break camp or winter camps for the children, we meet that need as well. So we've always adapted to the needs of the community, not just for the academic portion of the day, but all of the needs that need to be met.
Omar and Caleb, what brought you to the school? What do you particularly like there?
I think Holy Family really puts the family in their title, because I've been going there for 7 to 8 years now, and I really feel the sense of family. Everyone, especially in our class, we're really united in a way together.
Yeah, like Omar said, like there is no feudal system. 8th graders talk to 5th graders, 5th graders talk to 8th graders, and so forth, and everybody loves each other.
So it sounds like the culture is something that's really important to you.
Yes.
It's a strong sense of culture here. We have built that over the years. It's important when students come to school that they feel welcome, that they feel that they're part of the community. We do that intentionally. So whether it's just, you know, students welcoming each other on the first day of school, or things such as our weekly chapel service where everyone is a part of community. The children get the opportunity to lead chapel. The students get the opportunity to lead each day through the morning announcements, the daily prayer that we do. And the students also get the opportunity to shine in the classroom with family circle time, where they each get a chance to speak their piece, their mind about whatever it is that they need to talk about that might be of concern to them in their classroom setting.
So you're looking at the kids as whole people.
Yes.
As well as their academics.
Yes. It's a school, so of course academics comes first here, which is how we're able to get our students into schools like Latin or Fenwick or St. Ignatius or schools of that kind. But we are also looking at the development of the whole child, and so we do intentionally a lot in terms of the social emotional development of our children. We have a school counselor to help with that and assist with that. We also do a lot with the physical component, so there's of course physical education, but along with that we have an active sports program for basketball, volleyball, and track. And then there's the spiritual aspect. Each day the students are start the day with prayer, end the day with prayer, a weekly chapel, and religious studies throughout the week as well for our children.
Wow, that sounds like quite a bit. Are there particular activities that you two are involved in that you particularly like?
We both actually completed our basketball season this year. We ranked top 16 in the state in our Illinois Lutheran School League, so we're pretty excited about that.
Yes, also me and Omar were on the STEM team. We competed at state, the top 64 teams go, and we placed in the top 20.
Wow, that sounds really impressive. So what do you do when you do a STEM competition?
So we actually have a STEM classes, one of our selective classes, and what we do so we have quarters, and each quarter we do something different in our selective class. So the first 2 quarters we work on the Lego robotics portion, and we build the robot. We also build the obstacle course, and we program and practice on the obstacle course. And then the second half of the year, we do STEM-related projects. We're going to do our egg drop this coming Wednesday, so we're pretty excited about that as well.
Cheryl, some people might say that a private school education could be somewhat of a Band-Aid to problems that we have in the city, and really people should be focusing more on improving public education. What would you say in response to that kind of comment?
You know, our students come to us from the neighborhood public schools. Their parents make a choice to send them there intentionally. Our students are just like the students that you would find in any neighborhood public school. We don't ignore any of the issues that come with them. So many times we'll have students who come to us and they're 2 or 3 grade levels below where they should be. Our job and our role is to build them up, to encourage them, and to really be rigorous in terms of the instruction so that by the time they're leaving us as 8th graders, they will be ready for high school. We have students who come to us from traumatic experiences that they've experienced in their neighborhood or even in their homes. So we provide counseling for students as needed. Our teachers are all trained in trauma, so they understand the effects of trauma in students that appear before us, and we use that to ensure that our children are going to be able to be resilient students, resilient learners, and that they will be able to be productive members once they leave Holy Family and move on to high school. I think one of the strongest aspects of being a student at a private school, and particularly at Holy Family, is that it is faith-based. And so we have that opportunity to say a prayer, or we have that opportunity to ask the children to think about their walk of faith or how God might be leading or guiding them. And so that's something that public schools unfortunately cannot offer that we do offer to our students at Holy Family. So I think it's important to have options for the students in the city of Chicago and nationwide. And this is just an option. It's not one that all parents choose, but it is certainly one that our parents have decided is the right fit for their children.
Yeah, and do you guys know, do you think the faith-based aspect of it is a big part of why your families wanted to encourage you to, or perhaps chose this school for you, or some of the other aspects of the supportive environment and academic rigor? The
faith-based aspect has brought us together, like during chapel, but I feel like we're connected by the academics and all the other activities that we do, like STEM, which is one of our choice classes, dance, art, and choir, things like that.
I actually came from St. Gregory Episcopal School. My mom really wanted me to have a faith-based learning because she felt that it would be safer than our normal public school that we have in our neighborhood. And so I believe that the faith-based aspect has really encouraged my family to enroll me in Holy Family and St. Gregory when it was still around.
What's next?
So in high school, I want to see what kind of career I want to pursue while I go to college, and hopefully it's one that can change the world one day.
Yeah, myself, I'm excited to make bonds that can't be broken. And like Omar said, find a career and see if what I want to do now is what I want to do 4 years from now.
Yeah, because sometimes that changes. Even sometimes people get into college and think that they want to do one thing, and then it turns out that they find that they have a different type of passion that they discover. But it sounds like you've had an opportunity to explore a lot of different things even through your schooling so far. You mentioned STEM as well as dance and the arts.
Yes.
Yes.
Being able to explore that.
You know, one of the unique things about Holy Family is the students have the opportunity to decide for themselves. They have an elective choice, and that's unusual for a lot of elementary schools, but we know that our students have more to offer us than just the academic sides to themselves, and so this helps them to clarify what their skills and unique talents are. So choir is big at our school, art is big at our school as well. We do have a wonderful dance team that actually dances all over the city of Chicago. We have the STEM program where we had band. We're hoping to get back to our band program as well. And this allows our students to come to school. Many children come to school sometimes for more than just the books. And this keeps them there too and excited about being in school.
Thank you, Cheryl, Omar, and Caleb for coming on the show today. It was great to hear about your school.
Yes, no problem.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
I'm Liz Dunn for Different Drummers and the Greater Chicago Broadcast Ministries. Keep the faith.